A lot of times when I watch people joint lock, what happens is they give too much slack. So when they go to put on something like this, you'll see them do something like this. The problem with that is he can just roll that, right? Because you see there's space here. Whenever you put joint locks on for control, it's really, really important that you take the slack out, right? You want to get this in such a manner to where there's nowhere for him to wiggle. Because what he wants to do, ideally, to escape is if I grab a joint, he wants to move the next joint. If I grab this joint, he wants to move this joint or this joint. So what I do is if I'm grabbing this joint, I have to mobilize the next joint. So what I have to do is get in there and squeeze. So if I leave a space like this, see how he has wiggle room, even though I could crank on this and maybe hurt him, it doesn't have a lot of control. But if I slip that in and I make this tight, that's when the control is. It's like this. If I don't have good control on this one, if I go like this, he can actually roll the elbow up and he can slip that one. So when I come in, I want to make sure that I have enough control and take out that slack where he can't move the next joint. So whenever you're putting a joint lock on, now again, they're different joint locks. If you're just trying to throw somebody or throw them to the ground, that's different. You don't need that. A lot of times those are faster and whippier and quicker to the point. But anything that you're trying to put on with any type of control, what you need to do is you need to take, see how I'm going to do this? I'm going to crush and I'm going to come in. So I take this slack out so he has really nowhere to go. So study your joint locks like that. Everything that you throw, that you're trying to control, make sure that you smother them and come in and that you come to a position to where you can work on these things and get them very tight. Even if you figure for them, right? They work really good too. So play around with it. See how you take out the space and make it really hard for them to escape. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments. Feel free to share. It helps the channel grow.